Okay, let's take a look at the next section, number 11, which is simplifying fractions. So we have sort of a goofy looking problem here, but we're going to handle it in this way. We're going to take a look at the numerator, try to simplify that as far as we can, which has an addition in between two fractions, and then the denominator is the same thing. So the first thing we need to do is take a look at common denominators. So not really much in common. So what we can do is multiply the left side, this x over 1 minus x, by its partner over here, x. So that means we're going to multiply the top and bottom both by x. So when we do that, we're going to get x times x is x squared, and then we're going to have one denominator of x times 1 minus x. So let's leave it like that for right now. Now what about the right side? Its partner's denominator is 1 minus x. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply 1 plus x, which is what we started with, times 1 minus x. Okay, so that takes care of that side, and we'll clean it up. It's going to clean up pretty nicely, I think. Let's do the same thing for the bottom. The bottom is almost a similar situation, except for instead of 1 minus x, it's 1 plus x. So once again, it's going to be, this left side is going to be multiplied by 1 plus x over 1 plus x. So we have 1 minus x times 1 plus x, and over on the right side it needs an x, so it'll be x over x, which makes that x squared. And now we have one denominator of x times 1 plus x. Okay, this takes up a lot of space. We'll just one step at a time. So if we FOIL out the top right here, we're going to get 1 times 1. And then when we do the inside component, we have 1 times x, and then we have a negative x. So that's going to cancel out. And what happens when we multiply the last term, x times a negative x? We get a negative x squared. So we have x squared plus 1. Then we have our plus x minus x, which equals 0, of course. And then finally we have x minus x squared. So you can see right away that we have a lot of things canceling. The x minus x cancels, and the x squared minus x squared gives me 0, so all I have left on top is that 1. And let's do the same thing for the bottom. It's going to be a very similar situation. When we FOIL this out, we have 1, and we have a negative x and a positive x, that cancels, and then we have a negative x squared, and then we have our original x squared over here. So taking a look at that, you can see that it also cancels out, and we're just left with 1 on top. So we have to, looks like I forgot to bring along the denominators. So let's just scratch that for 1 second, and let's take a look at the top. We have 1 over x times 1 minus x. And then the denominator fraction, we have a 1 again, and now its denominator is x times 1 plus x. Okay, so now basically all we're going to do is we're going to change the division to multiplication, and we're going to reciprocate this denominator right here. Okay, I'll do that over here to the side, and we have 1 over x times 1 minus x. Flipping the bottom over, we have x times 1 plus x, and a 1 on the bottom. So you can see, since we're multiplying this x on the denominator and the numerator cancel each other out, and all I have left is 1 plus x and 1 minus x. Okay, so that's number 8. Good luck to you on the rest of them, and I'll get another video out hopefully today. Thanks.